we're just gonna have to get over that guy jingling his bell. He's been doing this all day. Like, I guess he sells ice cream and he just stands there like ringing a bell. It is like 10 p.m. and I've been waiting to film this, but he won't go home. I'm just like slowly losing my mind. Anyway, I am here to talk about all the books that I want to read in my birthday month, otherwise known as Pride Month and less likely known as June. You know what I'm saying? My birthday is June 14th. It's National Bourbon Day. What's up? Like, God knew what he was doing. He was like, Pride Month? Oh, check. National Bourbon Day? Oh, double check. Gemini? Honestly, you could have said less. So here I am, Katie Colson. And what I want to do for June is I actually posted on my Patreon to my duchesses and I said, hey, throw books at me that you think I'm going to love. I don't care what it's about. I don't care what it is, how long it is. It doesn't matter. Tell me books that you think I will give 5 stars and I'll read them in June. So basically what I'm doing in this video is I'm going to tell you all of the books that, well, not all of them because a lot of them were repeats, but I'm going to tell you the books that they suggested. And I want in the comments for you to tell me any of these books that like you've read and you gave 5 stars or that you've read and thought I would absolutely love. Now, that being said, I don't know what most of them are about and I don't want to. I don't need to know. I don't need to, because what if I read the summary and I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm not going to like that. No, if you think I'm going to love it, I will read it. But first, we have to talk about the lovely sponsor of today's video, which is Book of the Month. Hello, we're here to do something a little bit different because we had a couple snafus happen this month, but we're making the best of the situation. So, lovely Book of the Month. I am doing a little bit different of an ad this month because my Book of the Month box, this is an old one, my Book of the Month box, according to my neighbor's Ring doorbell, was stolen off of my doorstep. Why? I have no idea. It literally says that it's books. So I truly hope that whoever stole this box either is incredibly embarrassed when they open it, or they actually read the books, and that I'm like inadvertently spreading literature to criminals. Anyway, they were so sweet, and they're like, we're gonna send you another box, and I was like, you don't need to do that, that's so much money, and like the books and like shipping and everything, but they were like, no, we're gonna send it to you. So that was incredibly sweet, but I wanted to get this video out, and luckily, like, this is like so fortunate, is that they actually started a podcast, and I was like, listen, let me tell them about your podcast, because we love podcasts. I'm obsessed with audiobooks, so listening to something is what I always need to be doing. So them starting a podcast is like so my thing. Like, that's my thing. I need to talk about it. And they were like, actually, yeah, you're perfect for that. So like, go ahead and talk about the podcast. Okay. It's called Virtual Book Tour, and it's on Apple and it's on Spotify. And actually, not only did it just come out, but it's already reached on new podcasts, #1 on Apple and #4 on Spotify. Do you know how many podcasts there are? And they're #1 and #4, like, we love to see it. And it's so cool because what they do is like they interview authors and you get like a little, or not little, you get an immense like deep dive into like anecdotes, the writing experience, their lives. And it's done by 2 people that are the editorial team at Book of the Month. And it's filmed and recorded in the headquarters of Book of the Month from New York City. So not only are you at the source, but you're getting it from the source. Like, you're inside. Like, the call is coming from inside the house. Do you know what I'm saying? But that is so freaking cool. I love that. And like getting to hear like from their team and like how much they love books and like their inspiration and admiration, adoration for literature is like so cool and inspirational. Like you're going to listen to it and want to go read a book, which is amazing. So definitely go and listen to that. But then also, as always, just to let you know, Book of the Month subscription service, if you want to get a subscription, you can use my code Katie at checkout, and it will get you your first book for $9.99, which is a third of the price of a normal hardcover release fiction, which is outstanding. So thank you so much once again to Book of the Month for not only being an amazing service to me and everyone, but also for being incredibly kind people and an amazing business to work for. Thank you so much. And let's get right into the video. Okay, I am actually going to start off with the 3 books that are carryovers from May because I began them in May, but am not even close to finishing them. So the first one is one that I need you to tell me if I should read it, and that is Some Will Not Sleep Adam L.G. Neville. Now, I could have read down here that it said selected horrors. I surely did not. I just busted right into it. And it wasn't until the start of the third short story that I was like, I don't think these are connected. Like, I thought this was a book. It's not. And I'm normally not a short story fan, but somebody said that this was really scary. So, like, do you think I'm going to love it? Because if you do, I'm going to set this down until I see comments. Like, if you think I'm gonna love it, I will read it, because this is such a cool cover. Like, look at that. That's amazing. And then I had started physically reading I Shall Awaken by Katerina Sardica, who is also a babe. Like, all these authors are babes right now. Okay. This covers everything. Also, look at this little bookmark Grace got me. Isn't that so freaking cute? It's got a bunny, it's got a skeleton, it's got moths, it's got plants. This is me. This is me. Okay, so this is a very recently translated work from Czech. So really, like, not anybody I know has read this, and really not many English speaking people have read this so far. So I am currently on page 208, and on 208, I'm only 5 chapters in. Like, why are authors really be making chapters this long? Like, I don't understand why. Anyway, I would have finished it in May, but I fell down the rabbit hole of reading fan fiction about the show Suits. You can make fun of me all you want. I'm literally obsessed with Donna and Harvey. I talk about it in every video. I talk about it in every fucking video, and I don't care. I'm literally obsessed with it. Anyway, that's all I've done today is read fan fiction. I've read so many fan fictions, like, it should count as books, to be honest. Anyway, this book is about these 5 kids in kindergarten who are all friends, and they go down to nap time, and 4 of them disappear. But the girl who didn't disappear, she is afraid to tell people what she saw, because she doesn't think people will believe her, and they're gonna think she's a witch, they're gonna think she's crazy or whatever, or that, like, she's possessed, there's demons, blah, 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 blah. Well, 12 years later, 3 out of the 4 kids that went missing reappear, and they're 18. They're like, they've aged and everything, but they don't remember where they've been, what happened, anything, and anytime they try to remember, they, like, black out. So as of right now, like, that's all I know. I'm a little over halfway, and I am enjoying it. So I'm planning on finishing this. And I also got Kayla to pick it up because she's doing a bunny reading vlog. And I was like, girl, you're gonna be the first person to read it. You're gonna be the first one, other than me. But yeah, so she bought it, she's reading it. And then the other book that I'm currently reading is a gift from 2 of my patrons, Rebecca and Marisol, who are cousins, and they're so freaking sweet. And they sent me this book, The Book Woman of Troublesome Creek. And I read 2 other books that they'd sent me last month and gave both of them 5 stars. So I'm really looking forward to this. I didn't read the summary, and as far as I know, 70 pages in, we're following a girl who is a librarian, and it's supposed to be that, like, she is somebody who goes to, like, to bigger towns, and she has a wagon, and she puts books on there, and then she distributes them to, like, schools and, like, farmers and all this different stuff so that they can, like, learn, and, you know, they can learn and, like, get joy out of reading. And her dad wants her to marry, but if she marries, she can't be a librarian. So she's like, no, fam. So I don't really know what this book is about, because 70 pages in, that's, like, all that's happening. But I know something. I mean, obviously, I've only read this much. But do you like this book? I'm going to finish it no matter what. This one isn't a question. But anyway, let's jump right now into the books that I physically own that I'm planning on reading for this. And you let me know, like, what you think about them, because these are, everything from here on out is a hit or miss. Like, if you tell me it's good, I will read it. If I see, like, one comment saying it's bad, I won't read it. The first thing, I mean, I'm not going to hear that it's bad, but oh my God, it's blurred by Adam Neville and AJ Finn. Blah. Oh, Paul Tremblay, hi. Wow, my voice cracked like a 13-year-old boy. This is The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward. I read this a couple months ago and I really enjoyed it, but I was, like, questioning what I thought about it. And I got the physical book and I want to reread it. So is that what I'm doing this month? You tell me. Oh, this one I do know what it's about. Well, actually I can't tell you, because everything that you say about this book is a spoiler. Oh, you hear that crack of the spine? Hot damn. Well, I can tell you that, no, actually I can't tell you anything. Literally I can't tell you anything, because every single thing you possibly say about this book is a spoiler. But it's a wackadoodle-doo, I'm gonna tell you that. The Chain by Adrienne McKenty. Now, a coworker gave me this. This is her copy, obviously, like a mass market paperback. I would never. But she loved this. She said she read it super fast. It was super twisty. Like, it blew her mind. And I've heard people talk about this book. I feel like positively, I think this is where, like, Okay, yeah. Your phone rings. A stranger has kidnapped your child. The stranger explains that their child has also been kidnapped by a completely different stranger. The only way to get your child back is to kidnap another child, and now you are part of the chain. So I already knew that. That's why I read the back of this. But I am interested in this book. Do you think I'm going to love it? I'll probably pick it up anyway, just because my coworker wants to read it, or wants me to read it, and I don't get to talk about books with my coworker very often. So there's this. And the next one, this is a big questioning. Am I gonna like this? The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane. I love this cover so fucking much. I love this cover. But do you think I'm gonna like it? I'm not a big romance reader, but like this cover is sending me. This is about a star of like a Bachelor, or is it Bachelorette? I think he's like a star of like a Bachelor kind of show where he's supposed to be like picking a girl to date, I think. But then he ends up falling in love with like Why do I feel like that was the universe telling me that I'm completely wrong about this? I'm pretty sure he falls in love with the producer. Falls in love with somebody on the set, on the staff. Yeah, it's a gay love story. That's all I know. And I want to know your opinion. What do you think? I know this video is about to be really short because I'm literally just going to say the title. I want to know, what is the tea? What is the tea? What are y'all yelling about? What the hell's going on? I don't see anything going on out here. There is nothing worth this ruckus going on outside. Okay, anyway, so sorry. That was rude. My neighbors are just honking up a storm outside, but with no good content to get out of it. Anyway, what I was saying is that I think that this is gonna be a really short video because I'm literally just gonna read the title and then like show you the picture because I don't know what the book is about and I don't wanna know. I just wanna know your opinion. This entire video is just a poll. Okay, so there was a couple that had been mentioned more than once, and then there's like one or two that I already own. One that I already own the audiobook for is The Picture of Dorian Gray. I know this is a classic and a lot of people really love this book. I think this is even like a lot of people's favorite book, or the very least favorite classic. So I am interested, and I hear that there's a lot of gay vibes. Love to see it. And then, okay, so a lot of people wanted me to read the Throne of Glass series, but I am planning on doing the entire series in one go, and I can't do that and like read all these other books. So I think July is going to be my month of reading all of the Throne of Glass series. So that one's kind of off the table. And then I had like two different people suggest a duology, and it's Full Tilt and All In. What are they about? I don't know. And what I tell you, I do not care. Like, I do not care. I could look at this book. Like, I read the fucking Mindfuck series, and that cover's horrendous. But I did it because everybody told me I would love it. And guess what? I did. Okay. And then we have a book called Blood Sugar, and this is what I want to know. Does it have diabetic rep? Because if it has diabetic rep, I will read it no matter what. But I feel like when I read the summary, they didn't mention anything about diabetes like a while ago. But then when somebody recommended it to me because I have diabetes, I was like, wait. Is there diabetic representation? Y'all tell me, because clearly your girl don't know. And then I have The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry, I think. This is a book that I owned at one point and didn't think I was ever going to read it, and I unhauled it, and now I'm like, damn, I made a mistake because somebody's telling me I'm going to love it. And then we have The Good Lie. No idea what that's about. No clue. I'm going to assume that it's a mystery thriller because the title goes with those vibes. And then we have, okay, listen, Teeth in the Mist, that is the dopest name I've ever heard. I've never heard of this book in my entire life, but like, I want you to tell me to read this because that cover, that title, Teeth in the Mist. Deceased. Okay. Also, this cover, Bathhouse. I know I've heard McKay talk about this, but I don't know whether it was positive or negative. McKay, are you watching? Did you like this book? Should I read it? You let me know. And then I have Insomnia by Sarah Pinborough, and I am interested in reading this. I think that Gabby said it was okay, but I do like Sarah Pinborough. I love Behind Her Eyes, and I want to see if I'm going to like other of her work. Wow, I'm just now realizing how dirty the bottom of this book is. What have you been up to? Anyway, I'm making a video. Okay. And then we have The Hollow Places. This is something that I feel like Kayla actually told me that I would like. I'm pretty sure Kayla told me I would like this audiobook. I love the cover. I'm down to ride. And then, okay, this is what I was so glad somebody suggested because I want to read this book. Just Like Mother. Do you see the cover of this book? I'm obsessed. This is one of those, like, I want it to be 5 stars so bad because I want this book. I want to put this book on my shelf. Please tell me it's good. I know it recently came out. Is it good? Is it good? I will read. If I see one person tell me to read it, it's done. I'll read it. And then we have, I have never heard of this book before. I've never seen the cover. I will only see the cover when I search for it to put in this video. And that's The Murders of Molly Southbourne. It sounds like a series. Never heard of it before. Also, I've never heard of Witches of Lichford, but it was recommended by the same person. And then a book that I have been very interested in is A Spindle Splintered, and I believe it's a novella, and I believe it's gay. Is it written by Naomi Novik? I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But, oh wait, oh my God, I just realized that I own this one. The other one that was nominated, damn, this book is heavy, is Piranesi. But I've also heard that I won't like this. But then I had, like, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Okay, what do you think? Like, some people say I'm gonna love it, some people say I'm not gonna like it. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. And then we have Iron Widow, which I love this cover so much, and Olivia loved this book. So, what do y'all think? Do you think I'm gonna love it? I have not been in my fantasy bag recently, so that could be hindering me. Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I know that it's fantasy, but like that cover is so beautiful and everybody's been absolutely loving this book. They've been loving it. So like, I'm tempted. And then, oh, this cover, The Violence. I don't know what this book is about and I don't give a shit. Do you see this cover? It's stunning. It's stunning. I want this book on my shelf. That glossy red, bitch, so beautiful. Oh, All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover and Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. You know, I don't know. I did like November 9. Am I going to like these books or are they problematic? That's what I want to know. I want to know if they're problematic because if they are, I won't read them. If they're not, I'm going down. Okay. What? Was that it? Oh, no, there was one more and it's La Bazana. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like, I think it's gay and I think it's about like Hispanic culture and like witches. I think so. That's what I think. But yeah, y'all tell me because I want to have a good reading month. I want to read 5 stars. I want to be thrilled. I want to be excited. I want to cry. I want to have all the emotions. I want to do all the damn things. I want to be scared. Give me your recommendations. Please just flood the freaking comments with what you think about these books, whether it's positive, whether it's negative. If you have opinions, tell them to me. I want to know. You know I want to know. And I will go out and buy these fucking books. I'll buy them. But anyway, thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Thank all of you so much for following and subscribing to this channel. Please like this video, comment your opinions down below. If you want to join the Patreon and become a bunny, you always could. The link is down below. We have such an amazing time over there. And if you want to follow me on Goodreads or Instagram, the link will also be down below, as well as a myriad of other links if you would like to help support this channel in any way, shape, or form. Thank you so much. If you've gotten this far into the video, leave the chain emoji. I think it's just one link, but the chain emoji for the chain. Okay, oh, thank you so much. And I hope that you're having an amazing day, evening, night, dusk, dawn, whatever it is you're having and whatever part of the world you're having it in. And I will see you in a video coming very soon. Bye.